Hi everyone, it's Cindy and I'm back with another project share. This is a book I started before I did the little herb book that I listed a while ago. I just got distracted because I thought it was so cute and was going to be so much fun to do. And so before I allow myself to move on to another project, I wanted to get this one finished and on the books, as it were. So I used the Herbarium collection from Craft Consortium. Would you believe I have probably enough paper left in that pad to do at least one more book, if not two? And I've already used it in, counting those 4 TNs, 6 books. So, yeah, that's a lot of paper in a pack. Anyway, and this fabric that I purchased on eBay, I used some of that in the other book as well. And this, some paper or fabric I had in my stash. I think I got it when I was doing the colonial books. And some Dollar Tree crocheted trim. And this tag is from the inside cover of the paper collection. They have it printed with all sorts of ephemera to cut out and use, and I'll point out some of them as I see them, and you'll soon know what to look for. So, yeah, so that's the cover. There's the back, a little stamp there, and so yeah. The inside cover, I did not put any pockets. I wanted to keep it flat. So it's just more of that striped fabric from that I used on the spine. So the first little feature of this book is this floating pocket that I made using 2 pages from the herb book. And tagged there with space for journaling. And lots of room in the pocket to put anything else you might want to put there. So there's that. And, and this, I think this paper is so pretty, even though it's black and not terribly conducive to writing, but that's why I wanted to put something on it to write on. So, there's that. The other side is quite pretty, too. Just herbs on a pale gray. This is vintage paper from a day book with some stenciling. Green tea-dyed paper. And some of these papers have I used stencils in the layering process when I was doing the tea dyeing. Sometimes you can see with the stenciling what it was. Some other places, like this one, I have no clue. It may be that there were no stencils there. I don't know, but you'll see some that were quite nice. And a piece of that masking paper from Lowe's, and a stamp from the Field Notes collection from Tim Holtz. Some vintage ledger paper. Another piece from the collection. With some leaves scattered over it. And then a pocket on the other side. These were also on that inside cover. A couple of tags that I made using various bits and pieces. This is a book page pocket. It's a double pocket. It actually goes around to the back of the signature. And with 2 pockets and journaling cards in each, and space for journaling on the other side. This stencil, you can see, was a little more successful. And so was this one on that goldenrod page. This was some grid paper and another piece of ledger paper from a different book. A little bag that I've used as a place for a pocket, or for a tag rather. This is actually a tag within a tag, so it's double the writing space. This was a stamp from Deep Red, and I just fussy cut it out and hit it with some vintage photo, and I really like the effect. I have to remember to use that stamp. This was one of the cut-aparts from the inside cover as well. And I think this was too. Yes, it was. Another feature that I made was this sort of flippy thing. It's got one long pocket with a journaling tag in it. Just collage various bits and pieces. It's got writing paper on the back, but it also has writing paper on the inside with a little bit of stamping. So that's kind of fun. I put one of those in each signature. Another really pretty black paper from the collection. And then here we are at the center of the page. These are pages from the herb book. The way the herb book was printed, you had a description on one page and the picture of the herb on the other. But when you tore the book apart, they were separate. So I had to do some fancy footwork to put them together. So here you just have some faint stenciling and on a piece of tea-dyed paper for journaling. Again, more journaling space, and again on the back. All of these stencils were quite successful, you can see. But then you flip them open, and here are, on both sides, there are pictures of herbs and their description. And then I have a couple of little charms. I have a rake and a ladybug. So lots of space to journal there. And then we're on the back side, fabric flip with space to journal underneath. The other side of the bag, this is just a tag that came with the collection. It's actually one of the pages, a set of 12 tags. And then I just layered it up on some scrap from cutting the pages to size and a tag. And this is going to go back in where it goes. No, I'll do that later. There is more tea-dyed paper. The other side of that ledger paper and the grid paper. Muslin pocket, a tea-dyed muslin pocket with some stamping, with some stamps that came, that matched the collection, and another tag. This tag is from a set by Victoria Designs on Etsy. And the other side of that double pocket contraption that I made. Some the washi sticker, and this also was in that inside cover. Another tag. And a little tuck spot. A space to journal inside. Does that show up there for you? There you go. A little tuck spot there in the corner. And another one of the tags from Victoria Designs. And ledger paper. And the masking paper. Green paper. And here we are at the end of the signature. And the pocket, I used another page from the herb book, just the picture, and made a side pocket here. And this tag is just mounted on some card, or some craft card, to make a little pocket there. Here's the other signature, same pocket, floating pocket, and on the back actually is the description for this item. I didn't have it to do on the other one, so, and more pretty black paper. There were several black sheets in this collection, kind of unusual, I think. Another page from the daybook and stenciling, all pretty much the same order, but of course some of the printed pages and the way the stenciling affects the tea-dyed papers. There's ledger paper, and the inside of this pocket, more of those cutouts. And this is another pocket that I made using book pages with a place for journaling on the back. And this one's got 3 tags in it. And they're just simple cardstock with some stamped tissue paper on top and various little bits of ephemera. So, yeah. And there, in this side, or this signature, I only use a single pocket on that double-sided piece. A little, I don't know, snippet collage kind of thing. And like I said, there's some more stenciling. It's a little better, easier to see. There's the paper bag. On this one, it opens to the side with the tag inside. Here's that long piece with the, and there's stamping on it. Here's that centerpiece, very much like the other one. And there's that. The charms here are a little sign that says my garden, and then a sun and the clouds. Sunshine and rain. Need those for our gardens. Here's the fabric flip and this signature. And a little writing space underneath. This one I cut a pocket, or I cut the end off for this tag. On the other side, I don't know if I pointed it out, but this part was open on the back side. And a washi sticker. And a big collage piece here. And like I said, they're very much the same. There's the muslin pocket there, and another tag from Victoria Designs. And here's the other side of that pocket. More, this one's from Victoria. This one is one I made. And the tuck spot, there's a Victoria Designs. Masking paper, tea-dyed paper, the back side of the daybook paper, and the back of the journal with that same kind of pocket and tag from the other signature. So that's the book. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I'll be listing it in my Etsy as soon as I get the photos taken and get it done. I had actually done this video and the photos before, and when I went to upload them last night, I could not find them on my camera or on my computer. I don't know what happened. I know they were there. Honest, I do, but they're gone now. Maybe they'll turn up somewhere else. I don't know. But anyway, I decided to do it again and not worry about it. Make myself crazy. There's too many other things to worry about these days. Hope you're all taking care of yourselves and staying safely, socially, what's that word? Distance, I guess. We haven't seen anybody but ourselves. Well, my husband's seen the neighbors a little bit. They stay 6 feet apart when they talk. And, yeah, so please like, comment, subscribe, come back, and thanks for watching.